Got it.
Now, everything should be working. Okay, so, yeah, just going around. Let's see. This is crashed probe. We'll salvage the crashed probe. Take all of those things. Alrighty. It looks like there is something that wasn't on this before, so we'll go over here. Alright. Interesting, a little base there. Maybe go in. Let's go do this first then. Let's go get the mineral mined real quick. Get up the hill, get up the hill. Alright, there we go, made it. Got titanium right there. Alright, let's go do that. Alright, titanium. We'll survey this mineral. Alrighty, there we go. Surveyed. Go back over here. Let's see if we can go in. Let's see what this is over here. So this doesn't show up on the map as something to go into. But maybe we can't. There's a door. Just a matter of can we open that door? Nope, it is not open. Alright. I didn't think so. It didn't show up on the map. Is this the place to go in? But where did I try? Marked. Could be part of some cut quest line, or maybe I don't have that quest or something. I've done most of the quest already, so it'd be very weird if I had, you know, not done it already. I didn't have it. Okay, so I'm driving over to a listening post. This may have a little quest or some enemies or something to do here. Not a lot. Usually to do, because I didn't have a quest marker at this point. Okay, a lot of enemies. Alright. Let's see. I have like the vehicle combat. The vehicle combat's, you know, pretty simple, straightforward. Ah, I see they're destroying. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be destroying these rather than those people. I'm supposed to be helping these people. They're shooting at the wrong things. Luckily, you can't. I don't think there's friendly fire, which is good. Otherwise, I would have killed all the people helping me here. Alright, a lot of Arachnite. I did let the Queen Arachnite go. So now I've seen a lot of Arachnite around everywhere else. What's curious to me is that they are not friendly to me, even though I am the one that let their species survive, because you have the option to kill all of them, and like just by killing the queen. And I let them go, and they said they were going to be eternally grateful for that. But I've yet to see this gratitude play out in any other part of this game when you run into them. They continue to attack you. So, not exactly sure what, they mean by any of that, but in terms of they have gratitude for you doing that. But here we are having to kill a swarm of them. Not anymore. Still says there's a timer, so maybe there'll be more that pop out in like 20 seconds or so. We'll see what happens. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Ah, here they come. Okay. It is interesting that they allow me to stay in the vehicle for any of this, because the vehicle is just overpowered for all of this. Like, this is just no joke. Like, interesting that they let me do this. Not going to complain though. I'm playing on insanity difficulty, so it makes these kinds of things easier, not less likely to die either. Anything in particular. Each of these individual soldiers can be a pain in the butt. Fight. Alright. Alright, just a few more probably. Let's see how many more keep coming out. Oh, another swarm. I wonder, okay, so there is a quest, I think, a miscellaneous quest that I have about some of these listening posts. Do I need to go do something in here? Maybe I need to do something in here.
We're good, Commander.
Let's see, let's talk to the lieutenant
First
here.
Lieutenant Durant,
here we go.
3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment, and I am damn glad to see you.
We heard you needed some backup.
Actually, we need to get the hell out of here. But I guess your ship couldn't carry us all. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left out of 90 men.
Okay, this could
I'm
be
the
part of the
ranking
quest
officer.
line then that
Why
I
are
was
you
doing.
out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts in the local systems, in case they have a staging base.
We do have a ship in orbit. We could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good. They're moving around deep underground. The only time they come near the surface, and they're right on our position. You bombard them, you take us out too.
Let's see.
They're called Rachni. You get a supply ship in recently?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, this is
but
part of
that
the
was
quest
an Alliance
here.
ship, Commander.
Yeah,
I mean,
those supply
it was a
ships are
drone,
bringing these things
running on
around.
automatics. But what
Will the Rachni come back?
we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops. We might be able to hold them off if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
Alright, we'll help
Do
them
what
out
you can to
this
secure your
quest line-
position. We'll
quest
see if
line
we can
going.
get some of your defenses operational.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the man. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
Alright. Now we might be able to do some stuff. Let's see, which we'll use my sniper on them. We'll position it don't really matter too much where I position probably. Alright, we got Rex and Tali are helping us here now. Let's see, do I have anything that will... there's not much they have that'll fight the Rachni very efficiently. But, we'll get through it. Alright, 3 seconds.
Go, go, go!
Alright. Let's see, are you gonna start coming out? There they are. let's get, let's do assault rifle. Alright. Let's see. Shield. We'll use... Left side, okay. Unity. We are playing on Insanity, and first time playing this, I mean, I did expect it to be a little harder than it's been. It does definitely have some areas that are challenging. It's definitely one of those probably more challenging combat ones when you can't really take it slow and like they kind of rush you with a bunch of people. Okay, there we go. Overkill. I don't think that. And that's that. Because I don't go to the listening posts, we'll do that first. Now we know what we're doing here. That sucks. Because every once in a while I die during these things. Probably just have gotten in the vehicle and still killed everything. Probably would have been fine. Maybe what I do on the second one. Alrighty, let's see. That's also post over there. Let's see, looks like there's something to mine over here, so we'll do that. I don't think I got this the last time. I think I got a different barrel the last one. There we go. Oh yeah, palladium. Survey. Heavy metal. Alright. Let's see. Go and just talk to the commander, and maybe this will get us through a little faster. See if they let us talk to him. They may not let us talk to him in combat. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, no, I do not want that. Let's, go back to assault rifle. Stand all the way back here. That's not as effective as I was hoping.
Good as new.
There we go. Okay. Let's see. I don't think they really have. Let's see. We'll have. Okay, let's talk to them.
First Lieutenant Durance, 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment, and I am damn glad to see you.
We heard you needed some backup.
Actually, we need to get the hell out of here. I guess your ship couldn't carry us all. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lightning. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. I want to deal with the front. This is what's left.
We already did all this, but might as well go back.
Why are you out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts in the local systems, in case they have a staging base.
We do have a ship if we could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good.
Bombard
Moving
them,
around
but
deep
then
underground.
underground,
The
send
only
it
time they come near the
Shepherd
surface,
like
they know right on our
that.
position. We bombard them, and take us out too.
Supply
Call
ship.
Ragnar. You get a supply ship in recently?
I
Yeah,
know that it's
but that was an
supply
Alliance
ships.
ship, Commander.
happened on
I
another
mean,
planet.
it was a drone, running on automatics. But what
Will the Rachni come back?
we just fought was a probe. Seismic sensors are picking up a crap load more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops. We might be able to hold them off over at peak.
Help.
See if I can slice this place up.
Do what you can to secure your position. We'll see if we can get some of your defenses operational.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the man. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke...
Interesting. Die if you're in the...
Good to go.
Let's get into the vehicle. We'll just stay in the vehicle, wait for the next swarm, see if this is what helps. Or maybe we need to do something with these. I don't think so. I think we just fight with them. Fight for them. Not too much. I guess the one thing is maybe back here. Let's see what's in this. Let's see if there's anything in this. No. Medical kit. That's it. It's useful. Make it a little easier to fight them. They're quite large swarms, so see if this fixes anything after we kill this swarm. We'll check if there's anything in the urinal about it. Maybe there's something in the urinal. Just says another swarm approaching. Looks like we've killed them all.
Not much time left, Commander.
Go out there, we'll just see. Maybe there's something to do. I don't think there's anything to do. Oh, wait, open generator. Okay, here we go. Ah, here we go. Leave the Mako hooked up. Okay. That puts their guns back in operation. Okay, that'll help them a lot. Let's get these upgrade kits. Now they have these guns operational. But now I can't use my... Can't use that. I guess we'll see what happens after doing this.
We'll hold.
Hopefully these turrets are worth it. That's good, isn't it? have immunity. Why haven't I not? Yeah, well, that's my own fault. Got it. Well, she'll boost him. Fine. Coming back up. Okay, Unity's back.
You're good to go.
That fake icon that doesn't really. It feels like there's been a lot of them coming now. Okay. That was bad. Okay. That was not very bad. A lot of help. Left. Let's bring Rex back. Okay, that it? Did it? Stop.
Holy
Okay.
hell,
Great.
son.
Okay.
Talk about a near-run thing. You all right?
Never mind me. Are you all right?
Still on my feet. But we've been fighting for almost 26 hours straight. None of us will be standing for long.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Right. That must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
Alrighty, let's see. We'll take care
Just
of that.
point us in the
We'll
right
go down
direction.
You don't have to do that,
into
Commander.
the
We've bled them.
frickin' pit
We
of
can probably
Arachnites
hold until a bigger ship
soldiers
arrives to
and
get us
take
off
them out
world.
for them, I
If you want
guess.
to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call.
Oh, I wonder if
Save
this
our
is
asses,
the, that
Commander.
must be the underground. Alright. And sorry, we're gonna take your generator. I could, well, sorry folks, I need this more than you do right now. We're gonna just take this away from y'all. Good luck. You're gonna probably need it. So we'll go do that first. We're taking away their power. We'll at least go to the mine first and get rid of the infestation of Arachnite. Make it a little easier for them. Then we'll go and do the rest of the exploration of this planet. Alright, so this was a good planet to go to. I didn't, you know, you never know what you're going to get on some of these planets, if it's going to be another quest, or if it's just going to be the exploration parts. Exploration kind of gets long and drawn out with how many, you know, planets, and they're all kind of the same in these games, but, you know, this at least had a little quest to do, and it was part of a larger quest that we already started doing, so that's good that we found this spot. There could be a couple other planets that have something like this, where we have to go and help with the Arachnite again. But we'll come to that later when we find out. Find anything out about that. Okay, titanium. We surveyed all of this earlier. Then we died when we went over to that other spot. And, yeah, that was, you know, a pain. But, you know, now we got through that. Now we're going to go into here. Let's go survey this other thing before we go in there, too, because we're already here. Might as well do it, and then I'll save outside of this, because I don't want to have to redo all of this again, because one thing about these planets that I have to keep reminding myself is that if you die anytime you're on this planet, it doesn't save. It does not save. It only saves when you have entered the planet, like when you first get on the planet. So anything you do before you die kind of just goes out the door unless you are actively saving. Which is partly annoying, and I somehow just did mess that up. And I messed that up again. Okay, let's concentrate here. I can hit buttons on these. Okay, take all. Get into the vehicle, back to the mine. Go into the mine. Hopefully the Rachni Queen is in here. Maybe the Rachni Queen is pulled up in here. We saved her on a past planet, and that's why their whole race is still alive, because we saved her. And she was grateful to us for doing that, so hopefully we will see what happens. Okay, enter the mine. We saved outside. It was saying saving, so it may have saved actually when we entered here. I don't trust that though. I rather trust my own save at this point. Alright. Let's override this. Take all of that. Nothing else in here. The other thing is all these mines are also kind of the same. I realize that, you know, it's hard to develop all these different things, but they put in a lot of these same exact kind of layouts. It's kind of... Once you've done one, you've kind of done most of them, and alright, Rachni all around. So let's, close quarter combat, we'll get the shotgun out. This will always stun them, so they'll stop attacking us. Hopefully it'll stun them. Here we go. Alright. They are down.
That's the last of them.
I mean, it is kind of sad that these things are still attacking us, because, like, the other thing is like, their species is, like, on the brink of extinction. Like, we thought they were extinct, and then this, like, bio company brought them back from extinction, and, you know, instead of, you know, using this as an opportunity to just hide and not fight anybody, and, you know, allow their colony to expand again, they go out here and they attack everybody, and then they're going to get killed. Like, I understand they gotta survive and stuff like that, but like, I would think you could hide and try to, you know, not get into combat, and potentially get wiped out again by, you know, by other civilizations. Like, it seems like a no-brainer to me. Rex died. Let's bring him back. Oh, I could have just waited because he would have come back anyway. I just wasted a Unity. Yeah, I am lucky that didn't kill me. Okay. I haven't been using Carnage. Okay. Alright, there we go. Made it. Alright, we made it to this door.
Clear.
Okay, yeah, this is the other end of the mine. Usually there's something behind one of these two doors that will stop whatever is happening. Here it could just be that we just eliminate them from in here. That would be it. Oh, that's the Brood Warrior. That could be part of what's happening here. And they have stunned us. We cannot move. Okay, let's... Okay, we got immunity going. Let's do Carnage, because that is... Alright. That could have been worse. Could have gone better. But considering everything, and, you know, we didn't die, you know, I'll take that. Alright, we killed the Brood Warrior, so hopefully that means something has changed. Didn't look like there was anything else to do here, and I can't, like, go down, and, like, yeah, that's like an empty, okay. Just an empty hole, or a hole with a bottom that you can't go down into. So So maybe that means that's done. Okay, maybe we gotta do this one first, and then it'll say something. Also ran out of Metagel, which is an issue with this, so... Alright, they're gonna come out. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Arachnite soldier! Let's have him use throw on that one. Okay. We use Unity. Choose Carnage. They already died. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap, crap. I forgot they stun us here. We were just going to fight from back here and hope nothing happens. Recharging. Let's go to this. General and rush. And come on, come on, come on. Alright. Okay, we've eliminated the planet. Let's get our people back. Alrighty, there we go. Done. Okay, Tali should come back now. Let's go to the crates. We might go talk to those people again. Tell them, hey, we killed the brood in here. So... yeah, now we should be done here. Alright, let's go through. Alright. Hopefully, going this other direction, there isn't more that pop out randomly. I'm guessing not. Okay, yeah, because no more have really popped out, so I think we're fine. Alright, there's the exits. Alright, great. Alright, hopefully these people are thankful for us. Hopefully they didn't take our vehicle from their power supply. I mean, they still have their... so we took out the hive, so like I don't think they're getting attacked anymore, so I don't think there was any kind of time crunch on anything like that. Plus, there wasn't a timer on this mission anyway, so I don't think it would have mattered how long we took. But I don't know. I mean, actually, it would have been interesting to try to see if you just leave the planet after you told them you would do that, if they would just, you know, die, and then you kind of fail that mission because of that. I mean, it would probably say mission complete. Well, I don't know, because I think the mission is to kill the brood, and so like it would be, you have to still complete the mission, but you wouldn't get the the good outcome. You would get the negative outcome, where like the people still died defending their position because you took too long to do it. All right, we're gonna get the artifact that's here. Down, recover, let's get to the vehicle. Alright, then we'll go back to those people. And we may save again, just in case anything happens when we go talk to those people again, in terms of like, the Arachnite decides to make one last push, or there's another brood or something that finds its way out. And so you have to kind of make this last push, or they make a last push on you. I would hate to die there, and then not have any of it saved. Again. So. Go do this, get it saved, then go back to the people, see if there's anything else to talk to them about. And then we'll get off the planet. We'll go to the next one. Today we're just doing a little exploring. I think we're almost done with exploring in the outermost regions, and then we'll go do the last main quest that we have to do, which is going to Virmir. And don't exactly remember what we're supposed to do there. I mean, we're still trying to find Saren is the whole idea that we're trying to figure out Saren's plot and find Saren. The other two missions we've done have kind of figured out like what he's going after and what he's doing. This may help get us some idea of where he is. Alright, get up this hill. Get up, get up. Alrighty. Okay, let's get around the corner. There we go. Alright. And this is what we're going after. I guess my son has decided to destroy our droid and take off his arm.
I'll follow.
He used to be scared of them, and now he's not scared of them anymore. Which is funny. He has decided he likes them. Probably as long as they're not moving. Oh, so I guess if we came here, then we would have seen that there was some mining operation going on here, and then like the brute, like they came out, and the Rachni came out and destroyed the mining colony here. I saw a medical kit. Yes, medical kit. Thank God. Okay, we got one Metagel. I don't think we're gonna need it because we can when we go back to the. I think we're done here. Anyway, we're just gonna go back to the listening post here to make sure we're done. So it's not. It doesn't say it's done. So I think we're gonna go back and see if talking to them helps finish this. The other thing is, like, you know, a lot of these planets are kind of, they're very barren, and they're all kind of the same. I am going to keep playing that because it's the one downside of this game. Like, otherwise, like, the game is great. Like, this is like, I can see, you know, why this game, you know, and we haven't gotten to Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 2 is supposed to be like the best one of the series. But I can see why this, you know, it has solid foundations here. It's just the exploration is a lot. You know, and it's not a lot. Like, I've only been playing, you know, the game. It's only taken me 25 hours or so of play time to, like, get this far into it. And so, like, it's, like, over much. It's not like, you know, gotten to the Assassin's Creed Valhalla level. That was a sludge of, like, stuff to do there.
You're a hell of a soldier.
Oh, man, was that her? We'll also supply on Metagel, because we definitely need that. Alright. So this is the Normandy. For those who've never played this game, this is your main base ship that you kind of work from. You have your different crew members that you can talk to between missions. You have your main crew members that you kind of talk to as well. I need to go downstairs to talk to Tali. Most of them are downstairs, and then 2 of them are up in that other area that we were in before. But this is where most of them are. Right, Tali is back here. She likes being at the engine. She's like an engineering species. So she's been really intrigued with our engine that we have.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
Let's see what she wants.
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control?
I figured, okay,
I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those
So
files
her
have
species
information
created
that
the
could be
Geth,
vital to
who
our
the Geth
efforts
are
to
like the main
understand the
enemies that
Geth.
Saren is
It could be
controlling
the
and
key
like
to helping us
fighting us.
reclaim our homeworld.
Their species are the ones that made the Geth. They're like an AI species.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Alright. Done with that. Let's see, is there any... Okay. Alright, let's go back upstairs. We'll go to the next system. We'll make sure the system's fully explored. Usually the other thing, so every system you go to, there's a various number of planets. And then you can either land on the planet or you just survey the planets. Some of them don't have anything to do and you just can, like, they just give you a description of the planets. So let's see. So like that was the one that we could land on in this system. Sometimes there's things to get in the little asteroid belts in these. It doesn't look like there's anything in this one. This is one that you don't have to survey. I don't remember if I surveyed any of these. I could have already surveyed these. We'll find out soon enough. Because it won't let me survey again like we've already done it. Okay, I may have already done it beforehand. I couldn't remember if I did it the last time. We did that. I believe we did Acheron the last time I played. I'll go back and show you just the arm. Nothing to do there. Yeah, this was the one you could land on. Let's see. There's nothing to survey. And that's kind of the thing that I've already done in this system, because I usually make sure I surveyed everything before I leave. Yeah, there's nothing. There's usually at least one or two planets to survey, so I think I've done all those. I've done this entire Styx one, so we're going to go to Hawking Ada, Cluster. Looks like there's just one Century. I believe this is explore before the last planet for the main quest.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Ada cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection,
but he is the leader
and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. You can't let him go on like this.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed them.
I might be able to end this without violence.
I'd rather...
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Alright, here's the system. Alright. Nothing was really done much. also surveyable. This one up battalion. Alrighty. Let's go back to press rep. I was taking Rex and Tali, but I realized I don't really like having both of them. I like Tali because she has high electronics and like I can get into a lot of things. Lyra has biotic shrink, and I like some of the abilities she has, so we'll take Lyra. Let's see how this pair works. I've already done all this stuff where I've done enough quests with each individual member to like get the associated with trophies. I can kind of think about what I want at this point. I've also we've already finished. What's behind me? That one marked. Yeah, first. I believe there was something else I was supposed to find here for you. I just oh, there's gonna be a Thresher Mall here. Okay. I feel like I know this thing. That's what's gonna be there. There was one that like early on in like for some reason I could stun you. And twice. And every time I'd stun you, it'd kill me. They could just basically like you know like stun me and you would like respawn like right next to me. And then just smash me. And, you know, like I can't move, so there's nowhere I can go. And practice I could have. You know what? It's not more than half of this. I'm surprised. Usually like the things that aren't marked or extra peril. Usually they're like by other, like they're nearby the other markers. So I would usually go over to the marker and find those. Here's a little path up. This will be a lot easier. The other thing with these branch ways up. Sometimes it's just a straight shot up. This must just be related to the biotics that the compound we're going to go to next after this. Get in buildings. Hello. You know, these things are not, you know, I definitely sometimes try to take the hardest path to an object. I am trying to go up straight wall cliffs instead of, you know, finding the linear option. But, sometimes I learn, and sometimes I don't. And sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't, and then I end up spending, 20 minutes trying to pick up something, and I could have probably gone an easier way around. Alright, made it up to the cliff. What? Alright. Down into the valley. What I wish they also did is so that you could just do this. Take damage. Actually have some damage happen to you. Like, I'm playing on Insanity. Like, you would think that that could be one of the things they had in Insanity. It was like, Lameko takes damage when you, like, do that roll down the entire cliff face. Instead of, you take no damage doing it. Like, I can just fall down into this pit and it's fine. Nothing else. But, I digress. This is just what they decided to do, I guess. Alright, recover this artifact. Alright, Turian insignia. Oh, that's fun. Alright, well. Nothing I can do for them now. Maybe look beyond saving. Yeah, alright, let's go. Let's go to the next here. No! Alright, I guess we'll go right. We'll go this way. You win cliff. You win drive. Maybe take this way around. Now we can go up this side. Alright. There we go. Alright, fly down into the bottom. Looks like it's coming that way. Flash probes over the salvage some equipment or something. Salvage. Looked at upgrading my equipment in a while, and then we'll save, and then we can figure out, let's see, it's technically the same thing that I have, bring all my stuff, okay, do I have, it's the same thing that I have, realize I need to move my camera again, because like that is not going to work where it is. Camera options, move camera. Okay, that's a little easier, because now I can, well, actually no, that may be worse. Maybe that'll be the least spot. Because I know I'm looking at equipment, so it doesn't really matter. That's already 9, I don't really have anything else that can fix that, okay. Let's see, I have a Brawler. There's a Brawler 9. I can also upgrade to this. Razor X. I lose Heatsink and Accuracy, so I'll just stick with the Brawler. And just do a Brawler 9. We have an Equalizer, which I have an Equalizer 9. Those don't look like they're any better, so we'll stick with that. Don't have anything for the grenades. Actually, I have upgrades for the grenades. Right now I have a Incendiary 7. It's fine. Phoenix. Alrighty. And I can upgrade their equipment, I guess, too. Okay, and then okay, Okay. So now we're just kind of upgrading. Okay, and let's see. We'll switch to that one. I'll switch to that. I'll switch to that actually. That'll be better. And they can wear that armor. Okay, cool. Now, last person. Switch their armor out. See, they have a... Okay. I have a Lancer 9. Not that much difference, so yeah, we'll do that. Not much. Accuracy difference, not that much different. We'll switch there. That's a big heat seek difference, so we'll keep it where we're at. Oh, and now here we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's go back. Die over here. I at least want to make the quick changes that I just made again, which is always a pain when I forget to save after doing those quick changes and then die, and then I just have to redo all of that. I don't know. Maybe that first. Now we'll talk to people. Because it does not look like they are just like attacking right outside, so I'm probably still inside. I probably have to talk to them. If they're hostile or not, and they aren't, that's great. Heavy metal surveyed.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
Might become a problem. Let's see.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders.
That'll help.
Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Alright, well... Luckily they're not going to just shoot me when I come in here. That's always a plus. I honestly thought they were about to start shooting me. Okay. Do I have to go upstairs or are they down here? Let's see. Let's try downstairs first before I go upstairs. I can just take this? Okay. I was half expecting them to start shooting me the second I took their stuff, but you know, if I don't have to, then don't worry about that. Then by all means, I'll just take their stuff and not worry about it. Doesn't look like there's anything over there to take. Door. Wait, is he not in here? Where'd he go? Where is he? I thought they said he was in here. Major Kyle? I was just downstairs and they weren't downstairs either. Like, are they... I swear, if they're down here now... Like, what is going on here? See, like... In the computer?
Father Kyle says we biotics have to stick together.
Well, this is interesting. I'll try exiting. Maybe he's still out. Maybe he's outside. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come inside yet because
Nobody cares about us biotics.
okay, let's go.
Look out for each other.
Let's go down. Let's go back down. Let's go back out. Let's see what's happening because something weird's definitely happening. He's not around any here. He's not down around here. Okay, now let's go out. We'll come back in. Okay, let's go outside, exit, and then come back in. Maybe he'll respawn. Maybe he just didn't spawn. Like he's supposed to be. I don't see any reason that he wouldn't be in here. Because it says go through the compound to find him. And I'm assuming he's upstairs. Like he's supposed to be upstairs, because like... That would make sense, right? Like he'd be upstairs. Behind this door, a lot of the main quest stuff is usually back like back in this area. But he's not. Okay. I don't like how could I have broken this quest somehow? I mean, I feel like if I had broken the quest, it wouldn't have come up to do it. And it would have like auto-completed or something that told me what the outcome was. I love how they're trying to get out and they're like right at the door and they just rush out the second that happens. Okay, well. Major Kyle isn't in here. Take more of their stuff. Because from the description I had of him, he's just a regular person. He's not even a biotic. Like, he's like... Which to me is the craziest part of this whole thing, is he's not even a biotic, but he's running a biotic cult. Why would biotics listen to a non-biotic if they feel like they're not being listened to?
Feel safe here.
Okay, well... Something's happened here. Let's go drive around outside. I mean, he's not over here, is he? Like, just hiding? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there are, okay. And Holly.
You lead. I'll...
Ah! There is another spot to go in. Okay, so he must be in this one then. That makes more sense. I don't understand then what the, like, marker was in the other room then. Like, why did it pop up if he wasn't actually even in there? I guess to just mess with me and make me feel like I'm somehow missing him or... Alright. Open. Open. Okay, well, he's going to be in there. Let's just make sure there's nothing in this one. Okay, just biotics. Technician kits. Functioning objects. Alrighty, here we go. And let's go. Door control. Open. Alright.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice.
No other
it was
choice.
Necessary to protect my children.
Just kill
Only
people.
I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent. Pure. Please. I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour.
It sounds like you're
After
going
that,
to organize
I
a
will meet the
mass
Alliance
killing and
authorities
be
at the
like,
gates
they're
of
going to
my
take me
compound and
away.
surrender without
The time of
violence.
ascension has come.
I give you my word.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and
The
all your
time
children
of
will
ascension has
suffer.
come. Drink
I will
from
not
the
betray you,
Kool-Aid,
Commander.
my children.
Thank you for this.
Your pilot can ask Alliance Command to send a patrol to collect Major Kyle. I just hope you know what you are doing, Shepard.
Yeah, okay, we'll go back to the... Go back to the Normandy and see what happens. I have a feeling that the outcome of this is going to be he's going to, have them all kill themselves. And he'll kill himself. That way, nobody has to go into custody and nobody pays for his sins. In the sense that, like, they all are willingly killing themselves to, like, ascend into some higher being or something. As cults tend to, do.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident.
Not what I expected.
We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
I honestly thought it was going to be a lose-lose situation, that it did not matter which option you picked, everybody was going to die from that compound. I mean, they were in a cult, and it kind of seemed like that was going to end up being the ending that happened there. Okay, yeah, so we did all these, so now it's time to go to Vermeer. Is this the only nebula? Okay, this is the only part of the nebula, so we'll go into here. So let's see if there's anything to survey on these other planets, and then we'll go do the main mission. I misread that. I thought it said Chloroform was the name of that planet, and I was like, that's a real original name. Chloroform. Glad I can't land on that planet, because I'd probably pass out. Alright. Vermeer, West Frontier World. Yeah, we'll take them. We'll try them this time.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
Alright.
Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are
Wait,
off.
why am I not
Joke
even
around.
in the... Did I like just... Did I... Why would I be outside of the thing? Why wouldn't I remain in the... Oh, those weren't enemies. Don't know what those are. But I probably just killed some innocent creatures that were just living here. Fun. That's okay. They don't seem to mind. They didn't attack me back. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. I haven't had to shoot a lot of drones with this before. Usually it's ground units. Interesting little challenge here, shooting drones instead. Ah, here we go, some ground units. Alrighty. Of course. Okay, that's fine. And they have a wall. Let's take that down. Let's see what that one's for. Okay. That's 1,000 enemies killed. There's gotta be somebody still, because I'm still jammed. But we'll keep moving. Nobody's shooting at me. Maybe it's just because of these people. Big one. There's somebody shooting for me from behind here. Okay, well. Let's just worry about the Colossus first, and then we'll worry about whoever behind me shooting. Okay. Looks like somebody was shooting me from back here. Oh, there they are. I killed them. Alright. Alrighty. Those are done. Alright. Ooh, this one. Yeah, I don't really know which way to go here. I'm sure they loop around to the same spot. Maybe. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah. Colossus. Maybe two, because... Ah, yeah, there's two of them, okay. That's fine. This way. That other... second one on the other side of those rocks, so that you can shoot the others two. That way we only get hit them one at a time, rather than both at a time. That one, and this Oh. Oh, that was quite unexpected. Well, that's fun. Alright, well, we'll redo all of that, I guess. I did not realize that you could fall off the edge of the map with this. That is good to know now, that I, got almost to the end, and then somehow fell off the edge. Lesson learned, I guess. Yes. Taking out these Geth to get to the main mission area. It looks like the edges of the map are kind of like an ocean, and I guess I went too far off the edge. Which I didn't think. I guess I should have known that. That technically the edges of the I don't know. I haven't been killed by going off the edge, but technically on the other planets there are edges to the map. And if you go past the edge, then you just get returned back to the Normandy and get respawned at the start of the planet area. Flat Earth? No, this is not supporting Flat Earth. This is definitely not supporting Flat Earth in any stretch of the imagination. They show round planets everywhere. It's just that, look, there's an ocean, and then there's a clear, you're not supposed to go that direction, and I guess I backed up close enough to it that if you, and they don't put a hard boundary there, they allow you to drive off of that by accident. And, yeah. My dead body would be a flat earther. is no truth in anything these flappers say. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Alright, we're back in this spot. Probably show up when I'm over here, but that one? Alright, there we go. That's probably the end of that. Almost back to where we were when we died earlier. Hopefully. We have to win. Probably didn't have to do this, but might as well. I have to rack up kills anyway between all three of these. Might as well keep them going here. Well, now we are back to where we were before. Interesting, it spawned in an application this time. Maybe this will be to our advantage. Instead of them both being over near the edge over there, we'll have one over here. There's one over by the edge. That one, and then one more. Should be able to go on the other side of these rocks. And then we will make sure to not get too close to the frickin' edge of this map again. Just let you right off the edge. He went down the step garage. Okay, got that one killed. down these AA. Oh wait, it's just, okay, this is just get the gates deactivated. Likely so that we can just go through. Oh, here we go, disable. Yeah, disable guns.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to move out, Commander.
Okay, I believe we opened the gates, so now we should be able to drive through here. See, you gotta just drive off the edge, but you can't, like, walk off the edge of these, like, edges, and you can't jump. So, like... Wait, I thought I activated the gate controls. Did I not? What? The gates aren't open? I swear I gotta run all the way back over here. Oh, there's another crane. Let's I guess get that one up here. I swear I hit open activate gate controls and I thought I did it. Okay, let's see. Activates gate controls. Here we go, activates. The gates are now open. God, I literally thought I had it open. I guess it makes sense that I should have been seeing them over here when they open up. But instead, I just ran all the way down. Alright, now let's drive through the gates. My son, now, who is about 9.5 months, is going to join now. We'll see what he does. Doing all of this. Yeah, we gave him a he gave him a controller that doesn't work, so he's just hitting buttons. Because that's mostly what he just wants to hit buttons. Let's go down, down, ah! Ah, they're rushing me, okay. Alrighty, open gate control. Gates are open. Okay, fuel gates open. Take all the materials. That's it over here. Alright, go back down. Get into vehicle. Let's gotta be almost at the base. We've done 2 of these gates. We disabled the AA guns already, which was the main kind of goal, so that the Normandy could land at the port. Watch.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
Alright, they better have a good explanation for why we are grounded. Maybe it's to do with the gas. Did I have to... That was weird. That was a weird bug. Okay, well, maybe we just need to run the rest of the way, because, That's a weird bug to be happening.
That must be the Solarian camp.
God, this is a slog. They have to run out here. I don't know what was happening with the Mako to do that. That must have been a... that had to have been a bug. Like, it can't have been the purpose that you have to run the rest of the way here after opening all those gates.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirrahe, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
I think we are the reinforcements.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations.
Ooh,
he set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
Interesting.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army? He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying.
Yeah, so the genophage is a disease that was given to the Krogan and does not allow them to reproduce as successfully. Basically, they have a much lower success rate in reproduction now because of this. And every single Krogan has this disease. So by curing it, they could actually start repopulating a lot of their planets and stuff like that.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack.
This could be a problem with Rex if we have to stop this. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead,
Rex may not like this at all.
I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Yeah, if you press buttons, they turn on.
Just drop it. He'll be fine.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's
That was
all
more.
the same to you.
That was more direct than I expected that to be, but okay. Guess those are the AA guns.
I'm just briefing my men. I suggest you do the same.
Okay, so I guess we're supposed to talk to people. Okay. Maybe we need to go talk to Rex. Can we talk to Rex? Yes, he's over here. So let's go talk to him. And he's the one shooting into the wire.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon! And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
No.
Oh, cool. Okay, that was one of the possible. Okay, cool. Got that. Pops.
To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Fair enough. You can have his head. Okay, let's go talk now with Captain.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are going to get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these 2 will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Alright, we'll take Kaidan,
Malenko,
because
you're with the captain. Keep it simple, understood?
to get the romance thing, we have to have either Ashley or Laura.
I will have the
I'm
ordnance
pretty
loaded
sure
onto
Liara is going to
Normandy
be the
and
one
brief
for
your
this
crew on
run
its
that's going to end
detonation
up
sequencing.
happening.
Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
But just in case.
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
Bold.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Give me a quick rundown of the plan again.
I shouldn't have hit
You
that.
are
I don't
Team
need to
Shadow.
cap.
We will create a distraction while you infiltrate the base. Make your way to the breeding grounds at the heart of the facility. Disable the AA guns so the Normandy can land and deliver the nuke. If we get that far, we'll try to help you with guns, but don't count on it. Once you have the bomb, place it next to the geothermal taps. Then get out before it detonates.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Aegor, Manavai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Okay, and then what's about
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Alright, well,
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you wanted to say, Kaidan?
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry so much. We'll see you on the other side.
Yeah,
I know,
I don't think that's what
I just wanted to say that it's
sounds
been
like
an
one
honor
of these is
serving
a
with you,
suicide
Commander.
mission, so.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We're still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The Silent Step, who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the Ever Alert, who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line.
Alright, well, I'll see if they do.
Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Doubt it, but, you know, there's hope, I guess. Okay, so... we need tech, so we'll take Tali and Liara, I guess. Maybe Rex. We'll take Rex instead.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Alright, so that means we're just going to figure out a way to undermine defenses any way we can. Alright. Let's see what we can do.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Lieutenant Alenko with aid for...
Somewhere around here. Rest for a second. There we go. Okay. Alright, we got rid of Geth Communications. Disrupted them a little bit. Alrighty. That'll help them a little bit, probably. Let's see. Just keep going around then.
Something scrambled their target. We've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off Manavai. SAT strikes. Theodore, watch for comm stations. Alenko, can you see anything?
satellite was all we had to do here, so we did that. Okay, so we just keep going this way then. Go to a refueling platform.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back. Holding ground. J-Edo around me. Shadow team must be getting close.
Security.
We've got access to base security. We can put the alarms from here, maybe even trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
scary. There's one more something or other over here. That's not what I wanted to see. Aid station. Open the door. Intel. That's good. We're good. Is there another door like that on the other sides? It looks like that actually would be it. Okay. So let's reopen. We go back in here. Okay.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Okay, maybe we can get down there, help those people out. That'll be good. Alright. Take care of them.
Okay, hold them! Fill those holes! Come on, Shepard. Make it soon.
I guess this is how we go down. Hopefully, and now we're going up. Okay. I think. Oh no, maybe we did go down. Actually, I have no idea. Okay. That's not what I wanted to see. A bunch of huts.
What is going on? Where is Sarah?
Alright, they got rid of those things. Alright, cool. Let's see what's down here. Okay. I'll try going back up and then seeing if I can go over and then get into the cell blocks, because I would want to do that. Okay, let's see. I don't think we can get... No, we can't open that. Okay. Well, let's go back up. See if I can get over to the... I think we are stuck with this though. Interesting, and the scientist there is stuck. Do we have to kill the scientists? Oh, I really hope there wasn't a bug. Okay, now everything's back. Okay, that's what it was. That was a weird combat bug. They just kind of... Okay. Open this one. Let's see what's in here. Here we go, here's some cells.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Mano Savata of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, sir. Captured well on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, sir. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
Can you help me, or will I be carrying you out of here?
I'll be at your back every step of the way. I just need to get out of here and away from that incessant whispering. They've piped it in for days now.
Something's not right here, Shepard.
If we don't let him out, he's as good as dead. We have to do something.
Yes, leaving me here would be bad. Very bad. It's too small and the noise just won't go away. Whispering is loud, you know? I need to get out. Let me out.
Set him free. He could help us.
Yes, sir. You'll find I am very good at following orders. I should be. I hear them over and over. Why are they repeated when they're so simple? Damn simple!
Okay, well. That's fun. Guess I should have seen that coming, but...
Oh, you're not a Geth, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There isn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I'm opening your cell.
See if we
then
can
you're
trust
on
these
your
people.
own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, humans. And good luck. You'll need it.
Seems like they didn't kill me. Interesting. Okay. That's who I wanted to get to. They were. At least the where. Oh, that stuff. Okay, so let's go down. I'll go through the other doors. Let's see. Open this door here. Get the guns out.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Let's hear it. Who are you? What do you want?
Rana Thanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you didn't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in.
That's helpful.
See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Salarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull.
Seems like a very common thing with Saren. Every place we gone to, it's like mind control of some kind.
You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship.
There was some kind
It
of
makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly.
It was the plant that could do mind control, and now he's got the ship that has a signal that does mind control.
Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom the subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Oh!
There's our Ryan. We're about to set off a nuke. Yeah, we're going to set off a nuke. Yeah, you better start running. You're probably not going to be able to outrun this blast, but you know, might as well give it a shot. Files. We'll just go into the elevator. Alrighty, let's go. Let's see what's going on in this lab. The elevator, let's go.
Shepard, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
That's fun. Okay. See if this gives me the second half of the message that I couldn't get from the first beacon.
Tear this whole place down. I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
No, we are not.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am Sovereign.
The ship?
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
I mean, they could be internal.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
Whatever your plan is, it's going to fail. I'll make sure of that.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am
I feel like it's going to be a little harder than just breaking like a simple computer to take this thing down.
Commander, we got trouble.
Alright, what's going on?
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign, it's moving.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half.
Yeah.
It's coming your way and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
There's nothing we can do here. Idea, Shepard?
We'll head for the breeding facility. Time to blow this place to hell.
Right, Commander. I'll meet you there. Joker out.
Alright. So... we just go this way? Guess so. That was an interesting reveal of who the Reapers are, though. Eternal machine-like things that have no beginning or end. But what... they didn't really make it clear, though, what exactly they do. Civilizations, like, they want us to follow a certain line in advance.
The Geth are turning. Shepard must be nearing the target. Janto, keep them here. Circle around.
They don't make it clear, like... if that's, like, the case. Like... not Unity, overkill. big guys, whenever they rush me, is always scary, because they can take you out pretty fast. You let them get too close. Alright. Anything down here? Oh, okay, yeah, we can get some stuff here. It will be interesting though to see how do we take out the Reaper? How do you kill something that's just, I mean, they purposefully let you evolve to a certain place and then kill you. So it makes it seem like they make sure that you don't develop to the point where you could just kill them. Or at least, like, you know, it's very important that they very attempt to. I didn't realize I had such low health there, or that was going to happen. Okay, at least it saved when I did that. Okay, well, I'll be more careful, I guess, on this one this time. That was highly unfortunate. That took me down fast. Let's switch this. Let's see if this helps. Keeps me down at least, and I have quite a bit of
The Geth are turning. Shepard must be nearing the target.
power
Gentle,
to
keep
work
them
with.
here. Circle around.
It overshoots. So we keep trying this, I guess. Heated. Get up here. Alright, I don't know. We'll switch back to this. That was very bad. Oh, hey, everyone's dead. Okay, that's a problem. That was a problem I did not realize I had. That was quite scary. Okay, let's see. Everyone can heal up a little bit, maybe. A little time. Okay, let's get this stuff. Maybe people will heal up a little bit. No. I guess I missed this the last time too. I didn't realize there was a second one here. Oh, I got it now. Alrighty. Let's see, let's switch to the... That's a... Ooh, that's not good. switch back to this. Let's do Unity again. Bring back Tali. We'll heal everybody up. Okay. He just like respawned. No, I don't feel like that was supposed to happen, but it did. So we'll keep moving, I guess. Let's see, let's throw them. Get immunity on. Alright, that worked well. Oh, another one. Alright, that's not good. Okay. And okay, there we go. Tali comes back. Deactivate turrets. So that means they stop spawning. Come on, Tali, get back over here. This one's a little stressful.
Beginning our assault on the other one.
Okay, got that one. I'm not going to worry about the rocket trooper. We'll just leave them. Not worth the risk there. The rocket. Okay. Cool. Let's heal up, and then we'll get some more Metagel. We only have one Metagel. That's okay.
We need to clear those gas and get the charges set.
Good. Go, that one's down. Alright. Here we go. Now let's go set the charges. And get the hell out of here.
The charges are set and ready. Everybody get low and keep your heads down.
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
I feel like this is just going to be a spot that we have to hold our position and survive as long as possible. This just feels like a kill box. Yep, here comes Nor. Okay, Normandy's coming though. That's good. I felt like it was going to be a kill box. I did not think that was going to go well. I guess it could still go wrong here. I guess we could still have...
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. Captain Kirihi's dead. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker. Now!
Negative. It's too hot. You can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
You keep that nuke safe.
I guess we'll bring them with us. Okay, so this is going to be a kill box, and we're eventually going to have Geth raining down on this position, so this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Alright, well, are they coming? Where are Geth? Are we supposed to go down in here, maybe? Maybe we'll go in here. Okay, yes, okay, we go in here. Okay, that was not made very clear that we actually move this way. I'm glad that we're not just in that other area having to defend the bomb ourselves, because it felt like a kill box. They could just surround us very easily in there. Okay, well, let's open this crate.
It appears the Geth have sent reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and is bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Hold on, Chief. I'm coming back to get you.
Negative! It's too late for us! There's just too many of them!
Oh, well.
I'm activating the nuke!
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Let's go get
Williams,
Ashley.
Radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
Stay alive. I'll be coming to get you too, Kaidan.
I think we both know that's not gonna happen, Commander.
Okay, let's go back. Alrighty, here we go. Jammed. So, have to have a big fight probably here. Let's see how this goes. Alright, here we go. Geth. Oh, wow. Not what I expected to happen. I should have pulled immunity out though. I really should have. That was my bad to not do that. We have to... Okay, we'll redo that part. That's fun, they got stuck inside. Oh, maybe behind? Yeah, they got stuck behind, okay. Cool, alright. Okay, well, we'll redo all this. We'll go back to... all this, alright. Here we go, let's open the crates. Yeah, that stuff. Alright, now let's go up here.
It appears the Geth have sent reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and is bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Hold on, Chief. I'm coming back to get you.
Negative! It's too late for us! There's just too many of them! I'm activating the nuke!
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Ashley.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
Stay alive. I'll be coming to get you too, Kaidan.
I think we both know that's not gonna happen, Commander.
Yeah, that felt like, it feels like a choice. You have to kind of decide who you want to save. I'm just picking Ashway at this point to save. More or less, you have to kind of... It's more or less because of the romance trophy. It gives you two options instead of one with male Shepard to still have it happen with either Ashway or Liara. I think both are still viable options to happen. I don't want to run it out yet. Oof. Okay, we're on pop immunity. Normandy should be back soon, hopefully.
Commander, you need to set the nuke and get out. We can't hold! Left flank! Left flank! Suppressing fire! Suppressing...
Oh no. That's Saren. Okay, so Saren's going to handle this himself.
My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Sovereign and its kind destroyed the Protheans. What else is there to understand?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
No, they're not going to.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared.
Didn't sound like that's what they wanted. Sounds like they wanted to get you to a certain point and then kill everybody. And then start it over again.
I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're like every other poor bastard in this place. A tool Sovereign can use, then cast aside.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion.
Just using them.
If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers. We can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Well, alright. Singularity on him. I'm going to use immunity. Unity, overkill. I figured if we just focus on him, we don't have to worry about anything else, because it will trigger something. Time to get out of here. There's Normandy.
All right, everybody, hang on.
Oof. Well, guessing Kaidan. We don't get Kaidan, so he's gone now. Okay.
I can't believe Kaidan didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
Alenko knew the risks going in. He gave his life to save the rest of us.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
It wasn't your call, Williams. I had to choose. I chose you.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that. But it should have been me. Alenko was a superior officer. I would have gladly stayed behind.
Alenko's dead. We can't change that. But if we don't stop Saren, his sacrifice was made in vain.
Yes, sir. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos, and that's where Saren is heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a comm buoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Virmire was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign. A Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine. A true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming. If it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Oh, these people are...
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
Well, that makes sense that we weren't going to get, you know, any help from them. Let's see. Let's go talk to the crew. We completed a main mission, so usually you want to talk to the crew now. Advance any storylines. Fortunately, Kata now we can't talk to, but we'll talk with Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's become a slave to the Reapers and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Okay, so
I should go.
Stuff. Well,
goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, so that's in there. Let's see, can we talk with... Let's go downstairs and talk with everyone else downstairs. Alright, Garrus.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right. You were right about Dr. Salian, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
About Lieutenant Alenko. How are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
Williams, listen to me. I'm in command of this mission. I made the call, not you. He's dead because of me.
It's funny. I don't have any fear of dying for the Alliance. But when I think of someone dying for me, if you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember him, and I'll do better for him.
Yeah. I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, Skipper.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
We'll go with it.
We have an advantage. We know they're coming, and we know about their indoctrination.
I don't plan to lie down and die, Skipper. Don't worry about that. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Right, we'll talk to Rex.
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it.
Yeah, that's the saddest part, is you have to leave that on a possible cure.
What he's done.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he can answer for his crimes.
He'll do more than just answer if I have anything to say about it.
Alright.
So long, Rex.
Then... Oh, you can talk to this guy.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. Still, I find the loss of Captain Kirrahe troubling. But I won't blame you. I know you lost one of your own as well.
Captain Kirrahe will be missed. But many others will live because he gave his life.
That is our lot, I suppose. But there may come a day when so many have been sacrificed, it will be impossible to tell who won. The mission was a success. That will have to be enough. We won't trouble you for long. Our unit will be disbanded as soon as we depart. Good luck, Commander Shepard.
I think I came down there then to...
Something I can do for you, Commander.
No.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
Talk to Tali.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends, and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Telly.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I didn't bring you along as a favor, Telly. You're here because you contribute to the mission, and I need all the help I can get on this one.
Don't worry. You can always count on me.
Alrighty, turn, goodbye.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, that should be it for talking to people then. So let's go back up. Getting close to the end of playing today. We're gonna just exit the system, see if anything pops up. And then go from there. Because I'm not exactly sure what we should do now. So we'll go ahead and open the
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his gap.
Okay. That's good.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So we're just going right back to the Citadel. Alright, let's see what happens here.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Alrighty.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
Oh god, are you going to get rid of
bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I've done, you still don't believe me?
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Oh god. Okay, well, that sucks.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I don't care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal, and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We lost the battle, not the war. I'll figure something out.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, sir. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
You should probably go meet with him.
That was funny. Okay, I'll bring Tali. Okay. All right,
Equalizing
well,
interior pressure.
Before we get now, let's spend our points before we get those. Do an advanced adrenaline boost. And we'll do a shock. Oh, she got a lot of points, okay. I like Singularity. Lift is pretty good. There's also a pretty good thing for her to have. And then we'll do the electronics. All the way as well, okay. And they got 2 points. We can get them up to that on that. There we go. Alright. I may have to wait till I get out here to save.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Everything that we're doing now. So, people who are still here, thank you for joining today. It's been fun. We'll continue up at some point and keep going with this. We're almost done with this game. And then we'll see what we play next. We may play the second one next, or there have a bunch of other games that I could also play, but we'll see what we decide to do next after this. But we'll pick this up next time, see how far we get. Maybe, I mean, we're probably almost done with the game at this point. And then, yeah. But until next time, I will talk to you all later. Alright.